EDP445 is probably one of the most retarded people on the fucking internet. The word why I use that word is because he's so fucking stupid. Honestly, this motherfucker like came out with a video yesterday talking about how Chet Goldstein's a racist and a fucking cloud chaser, and how his fucking content isn't interesting, and how what content he makes is just like what's called a fucking boring. That's why he has to go outside and catch pedophiles and say the N word and other shit like that. And watching this video fucking pissed me off. It genuinely did. Okay, so first point this motherfucker makes about him is that his fucking what's called that he only exposed him for for clout, right? Because apparently fucking EDP's the messiah, right? And then and then he didn't do this on his own terms. Like someone literally walked what's called a lot of people messaged them because he's done predator poacher before. They messaged them and then they had strong evidence that EDP was a fucking pedophile. And lo and behold, they were right. He was a fucking pedophile. Now, what always so pisses me off in this video is that this motherfucker doesn't even bring up what he's done or apologize. And the fact that this motherfucker went home, killed a Big Mac, and then still in his fucking house and not behind bars is just infuriating. It goes to show how much people how little they care about pedophilic acts, man. EDP, the EDP situation is fucked. And the other thing EDP said was that Chet's a fucking racist, and how what he said when he was calling the BLM fucking hotline, and how he was saying the N-word, and how that was a shit thing to do. EDP's literally been done the same thing. Not calling up a hotline, but he literally's been racist to Mexicans and
For
other.
you guys. Oh, by the way, I'll call immigration upon your fucking family. You might want to watch out for the door tonight because they might be knocking your fucking shit down with a sledgehammer. Fucking hours for you, nigga, for your Mexican burrito eating, chalupa sniffing motherfucking ass to rob me.
Things. And I wasn't offended by that video because I don't fucking care. I'm not everybody has a right to their opinion, but when you're gonna use that against someone, and then even though you done it yourself, doesn't really hold a strong argument. You feel me? Oh fuck, I feel disgusting saying that. That's what this motherfucker is. He's always like, oh yeah, you feel me, my N word. Oh yeah, and he's a punk ass bitch. And he's literally the most pussy ass dude you could think of, man. He's over there. He's calling Chet a pussy here. He's calling him a fucking pussy and everything. He looks like a fucking what's it called? EDP literally looks like a fucking Whopper. If you put a Whopper and a fucking EDP in the same picture, you wouldn't fucking tell the difference. If baby used the Whopper as EDP's mugshot, you still wouldn't know the fucking difference. And wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, he was literally calling a fucking Chet a pussy, even though when he was showing the text messages, you could see he was freaking out. Then when they threatened to call the cops on him, he was just he was about to cry. He was bursting into tears because he was freaking out. Then he just fucking left like a bitch. And the fact that this motherfucker just stays in his fucking room and then says, "Oh yeah, if he tries something, I'll just pull out my Glock because I'm too fat to do anything other than walk around my house like old grandma." And yeah, it's just fucking retarded. I'm not here defending shit. I'm just saying why. I'm just here saying why EDP's arguments against him doesn't really fucking stand strong because he's a fucking idiot. In honesty, that none of them are good people, right? None of them are, but what's called EDP is more fucking accountable. He wasn't held accountable for his actions. He's still full free walk, not behind bars, and a lot of guys are probably thinking, oh, you're taking this a little too far. No, pedophilia isn't a good act. Imagine if that wasn't a fucking bait. Imagine if that was a real fucking child, and he actually went to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. What would have happened then, huh? Exactly. So people who still support fucking EDP are probably pedophiles or just ignorant. You fucking middle school kids saying, "Oh, yo, he's so cool, man." Yeah, and yeah, he's just a bitch. He's just a bitch ass punk who won't just says he'll do shit, but he never does. He's just a fucking pussy, and yeah. Yeah, so basically, he literally did every single fucking thing he tried using against Chet Goldstein. Like, he did the racism part. He literally, what's called, like, he said that his content isn't entertaining. I'd rather watch his shit, like, edginess, than watch some fat ass eat, like, fucking Big Macs and shit, and his content was, like, never entertaining for me. I don't know why. Like, it was just revolves around him going, breathing hard, like, lip smacking him, saying, "You feel me, my N-word? You fucking feel me?" So in all actuality, fucking EDP is just fucking retarded, and he can't come up with counter arguments. The only thing he has for him, always says when someone calls him out is he just says like, "Oh, you better stop. You're just a hater. I'll shoot you. You see these guns? I'll fucking shoot you. Because uh, I'll just stand there. I'll just do a drive by because like I literally can't get out of the car. I'll probably exhaust myself and they just roll me over, and I'll be on my back and not be able to get up because I'm a fucking cow." Seemed like I was defending Chet Goldstein, but no, in actuality, I wasn't. I was just saying why fucking EDP's fucking uh arguments don't stand true, you know like what's called, I could have titled this video EDP's hypocrite, but I'd rather just title it EDP's a fat retard because that sounds way funnier. And yeah, that was the video. EDP's a fat retard, and keep it crispy, kids, and I'll see you later.